Hey everyone, this is Angie at StampingWithAmore. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and hit that bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. So today is quick and easy day, and I am using the same bundle I used for my Sunday gingerbread box, because my gingerbread house box that I did, and I'll link that somewhere in here if you didn't see that. But I wanted something quick and easy, and I thought, I'm going to use that same bundle so you have more than one thing to use that bundle for, because this one is so quick and easy and it's really fun. So I just made my own little trees, and I'm going to show you how I did that. I did stamp the little packages and a candy cane here, some pine needles, and then a little sprig there, and it just really dressed up the front. I left the back, I put a tree here, but I left it plain because it's the back, and I mean, if you want to decorate, you can do that as well, but I just thought it was necessary to do the front. I used a Velcro dot on the top of here, and when you squeeze this, make sure you squeeze it really tight here when you do the Velcro dot, because the Velcro dot is only holding it on by a small part. You can also use the magnets, the little mini magnets for this, and I thought these would be cute on a Christmas table or just for a coworker. I would rather give these to an adult because of if you put a magnet on here. And I'm going to use a magnet on the next one. I'm going to show you the difference in the Velcro and the magnet, because the magnets are really strong. You can also have an option to punch a hole right here. And then I almost did that, punched the hole and then tied some baker's twine around it and just had a bow like in front of this star. But it's all up to you how you want to close it. You can even leave it open like this, and then you can put a handle on it. There's so many options for you to close this. But I decided to just go with this Velcro dot because it was the easiest to do. But then after I put it on and it started spreading a little bit, I decided on this one I'm going to do the little magnets on it. So this is what I'm sharing. We are using the same bundle I used for the Sunday projects. It's a lot smaller, this treat holder, and it's a lot quicker. So this is what we're using, the Sweet Little Stockings. We're using the Sweet Little Stockings Dies. This is where I got the idea for that gingerbread house, because it comes with this die right here. And I used the little packages. This is all the dies that I used for this. I cut out a little sprig. I already did all the cut and emboss and work, so we would really keep this quick and easy. I like to keep the quick and easy really a lot shorter than the other ones if possible. I cut out 2 stars out of our silver foil. I cut some berries out of real red. And this one I used the mossy metal because that's the color of the box that we're doing. And then I stamped all these and colored them with my blends, which I didn't color them yet. I'm going to color them on here, but I'm going to speed through it like I have been doing. And I'll try to get in close like I normally do, and hopefully I won't forget to bring it back out. All right, so that's everything we're going to need, except for we are using the stitch stars. You can use a star punch, anything that you have. I love the stitching on it, and so I'm using the star from this one right here. But if you have a star punch, anything that's another star that's a die, go ahead and use that. All right, to make this, you are going to need a piece that is 6.5 by 4 3/4. This is for our box part. Then you need another piece. So you need it like almost a full A4 sheet so that you can cut out our little pieces here. I didn't do these, so we're going to do these together. I'm going to cut out 2 of these, and then the rest of them are all cut out. And then for the trees, you need 2 pieces that are 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then I'm just going to show you how I cut it into a tree. It's very simple. All right, so let's get the cut and emboss. Let's scoot this one out of the way. That's for our box. And we're going to run 2 of these through. Okay, so we have both of our 2 little, I call them houses, but They're really just large tags. And I told you in the last video that you can actually make these yourself. If you don't have it, you can just cut the piece, and I told you the measurements in that last one. You can cut them at about 4 1/4, and then they're about 2 1/4 by 4 1/4, and then you can just measure the center and then just cut these little slants into it to make it look like a house. But that's just another option if you don't have this die. All right, let's go ahead and just color these pieces so everything is all ready. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and speed through it, but I'm going to zoom in here so you can see what I'm doing. I'm only using 2 colors. I'm using the Mossy Meadow, light and dark, and Real Red, light and dark. All right, so we got these all colored and ready to go. Super simple coloring, nothing too fancy, and using just 2 colors, light and dark. All right, now what we're going to do is we are going to cut our trees and make our trees. So I need to get my trimmer. And what I am going to do first is I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to measure the top at 1 1/8, because that is the center of these. So I'm just marking at 1 1/8 right there, and at the top of this one too, so we can make 2. You can actually cut these both at one time, but I'm not going to cut them both at one time. I want to play it safe. So you can cut them by hand by just drawing a line from here to here if you don't have a trimmer like this. But you can also just line up your mark here and then your corner here. Keep that steady and then just go down, and we've got that. And then we're going to just turn it and do the other way. You're just going to put these ends right to where the cut is, the area that you're going to cut. And then there's our tree right there. It's really easy to do. If you want to, you can just mark it with your ruler from that point to here and then just hand cut it if you don't feel comfortable doing it this way. These are right in the channel. That's the word I was trying to think of the cutting blade, the channel that the blade goes through. So you're just lining it up. And if you have a sharp blade, you can go right across and it will. I just changed my blade, so it works really good that way. All right, so there's our 2 trees. So now we are ready to score our box part. And this is a super easy box, just like the other box was done for the gingerbread house. So we're going to score it on the 6 1/2 inch side at 1/2, 2, 3 1/2, and 5. Then you're just going to turn it and you're going to score it at 1 1/2. And that's it. All right, we are cutting this on this 1/2 inch side here. This is going to be our glue tab, this side right here, this 1/2 inch. Then we're going to cut up each one of these. I'm going to cut in on 2 of these, this one and this one. And then I'm just going to take a little bit off of the other 2. I've just started doing this, and it's really helped not to get that overhang on your boxes. So I really like doing this. All right, now let's sharpen the score marks. And we're going to put glue on this side. I'm just using the wet glue. I'm going to fold that over. Make sure it's sealed really good. And the 2 that you cut bigger, you're just going to fold those in, and then these are just going to flip. So keeps it from hanging over there. I always hate that hangover, and I always have to trim it. And then make sure your box is square when you put it together. And I am going to let this dry for a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and add our trees to this, and it will fit perfectly on here. Oh, by the way, this is the Heartwarming Hugs again. Same designer series paper. I just am obsessed with this. I was last year too, and I'm still using it a ton. So you want to line your point up with the point here. And then you're going to do the same with this one. It has so many patterns in here. You can use it for so many things. It's just one of my favorite of last year and this year. I'm glad it came back. I was so excited when it came back. I love the gingham for this one too. You can use any patterns for your tree. If you have any leaves, anything like that, it would be really cute. All right, I'm going to decorate the front of this. I'm grabbing my pieces here. I got my 2 stars, but we're going to put those on later. So for our little sprig here, I'm just going to add this here. And then I'm going to add my little berries on top. So I'm just making like a little Christmas sprig of my own. And then this one's just going to go behind here. But I'm not going to attach this one until I get this one on. All right, we're using dimensionals to pop up these little packages. We're using those, and then our little package. And I'm leaving a little gap for our little sprig here. I'm going to put here. And then I'm going to add the little candy cane behind it. And I think I didn't put this as far apart. Put it a little bit closer, so I'm going to move it just to here. There we go. But isn't that cute with the little sprig and the candy cane coming out here? I thought it was really cute. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and glue on 1 star because we want to line these up when we're putting them on our box. So I'm going to put 1 star on, and it is going to overlap. It is going to be past our little tag here that we're using. So there's one side, and then this is the other. I am going to grab the magnets. These are the basic gray magnets. You need 1 negative and 1 positive. I get these from, oh boy, I can't remember the name of the company. Just Google it and they'll come up. I used to get them off Amazon, but they don't have them on Amazon anymore. All right, we are going to set those aside for a second so we can glue this on. So you're going to just glue on one side here. And you want to make sure it's flush to the bottom and it's even on both sides when you put it on here. And then we're going to put the back part on. Again, you can go ahead and decorate the back if you want. And make sure these are lined up, and then I just push these sides in and then just squeeze pretty much all the way down. Now I can line up my other star. So I'm going to put the other star on here. And I'm just going to line up the stars like that. All right, now we can grab our magnets. And whenever I do these, I always add extra glue so that they stay on. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And you do have to wait till that dries, but put it up close towards the top here on the star part. And then I'm going to, that's the only thing about adding glue. Sometimes I don't do it in the video because I don't want to wait for it to dry, but I always add glue to it. This is pretty sticky though. They really do stick really well, but sometimes I worry about them coming off. So then you just want to press that really good. And you can see how this will not pull apart like the Velcro will if you're not careful. Although this Velcro it stayed. I did this earlier this afternoon and it stays as long as you press it closed. Oops. See, it came off of the glue didn't dry, so I need to hold on to that just for a second. But that is the box right there. You do have to just be patient with this because the glue does not want to stick. The little adhesive that they put on there, it won't stick unless this glue totally dries. So see, it's not gonna work. What I'm gonna do here, because I didn't let it dry before I pushed them together, so I'm gonna put this back on here. I'm gonna let that dry, and then it'll hold together. You can see it's already grabbing. But of course, you know, that's why when I do a video, I don't usually add the glue on, because it takes a while for this glue to dry. So I'm going to just leave it like that. But you know you can use the magnets for it. So there you go. Very quick and easy. I hope you enjoyed it. And it's using that same bundle I used on Sunday. So go ahead and make both projects. So I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. I have a new November hostess code. So you can shop off my blog at StampingWithAmore.com. Have a blessed one, everyone. I'll catch you in the next one. See you later. Bye.